So hello friends, welcome to Mentor Vikas channel, and I hope you are doing very well. And in this video we are going to understand how to use Usecomputed in our Qwik application, right? So the process is quite simple, but before going to that use of that Qwik application, I am just going to give a briefly overview of where you should go, where you should use Qwik computed method, right, which is provided by our Qwik itself. Okay, so builder.qwik.io/Qwik, you can simply import that Usecomputed from there. Okay, but where should you use Usecomputed? So you should use Usecomputed when you are willing to compute a new value out of the values which were already being present in our application, right? So if you are just want to create a new value or compute a new value, it could be a function, and in that function you make a number of calculations on that, and finally you return a value, right? So in such cases you should use Usecomputed. And the one thing I also want to clear here is that Usecomputed is a synchronous function. Okay, so it's not an asynchronous function. Please remember, it's a synchronous function, right? And it simply act as same as if you had earlier used that React. So in React we have a concept of memo, right? So what basically memo does, memo basically remembers the state which is we just give that memo some dependencies, and based upon that dependency it understands that whenever the value of the dependencies has changed, right, a dependency array. So whenever the value in the dependency arrays had changed, then use memo will compute that value once again and give to our component. Okay, so give to our application, right? So in the same way, whatever the value we are used in our Usecomputed Usecomputed function, okay, a Usecomputed method, then whenever the value of that state, whenever the state value has changed, the Usecomputed function will again get executed. Okay, so basically we don't have to specify the dependency as we done in React application, but here that Usecomputed is self-capable of understanding this. Okay, whatever the value which we are using in this computation, okay, and if the value of that state is changed by any way, we have to make this calculation, that Usecomputed calculation, once again, right? So that is already being managed by that Qwik. So you don't have to give the dependency, you just have to as simple as you can simply create your function, and without having a worry about should I give dependencies, should I how this will understand if this computed is this value should recompute if that state variable is changed, and all that. You don't have to worry about that, right? So how do you can use this? As you can see, simply you don't have to do anything. So as you can see here, we have just imported three things. First one is our component that is used to create the component, right? So second one is this use component, and the third one is that use signal. As you can see, use signal is used to manage our state, right? So in our case, that use signal is used to store a value, store a name, right? And that name, the value of this name variable is Qwik, right? So in our Usecomputed method, basically we create a callback function. Okay, so here we have our callback function. This is an anonymous function, right? And this anonymous function is basically returns a new value. Okay, but it doesn't change the value of this name. You have to understand this. It doesn't change the value of this name, but simply it manipulate this value and store it into some another variable. So whatever the value is being returned from this Usecomputed function is now being saved in our capitalized name variable, right? So this name is not fixed. You can use any name, whatever you want. And as you can see, this capitalized name, we had simply used the value of this capitalized name in our component. So here you have this component. Okay, so it also worked as same as as use signal. Okay, so if you are just willing to access the value of this computed name, you just have to use with a dot value sign, right, as in case of that use signal variable, right. So if you want to access this name, the value of this name, you just have to use name dot value. In the same fashion, if you are just willing to use this new computed value, you just have to use the same way as capitalized name dot value, right. So this is how the very simple example how you can simply use this into your application, into a Qwik application, that is that use computed method, right, which is simply being produced or given by our Qwik itself, right. So as you can see here, this is our capitalized name, right, and which is completely based on this whatever we just type here in this box. So let's try to change this. So I'm just going to change this to Vikas, and as you can see, all of these letter which is here is in small letters, and as the new computed value is whole capitalized, right. And one thing that you will also understand, that whenever the value of this name, this state value has changed, the use computed will automatic computed the new value, right. And we doesn't have to specify, okay, based whenever this value has changed, then you only have to compute this value, right. So we had not specified it anywhere, even though if I just change the value of this signal, this name by I, as you can see, it automatic that computed itself, right. So this is how our use computed works in our Qwik application, right. In the next video, we do discuss about how we can use resource in our Qwik application. So for this video, I think this is enough, and soon I will meet you in our next video. Till then, have a nice day and goodbye.